Last weekend, I went hiking in the mountains.
Oh, that sounds fun. Did you go with friends?
Yes, a few friends joined. We saw tall trees and a blue sky.
What did you wear for the hike?
I wore comfortable sneakers and a hat for the sun.
Good choice. Did you take pictures?
Of course. We took photos of the mountains and us.
How long did you hike?
We hiked for about 2 hours. We reached a nice picnic spot.
Tell me about the picnic.
We spread a big blanket, ate sandwiches, fruits, and cookies.
Yummy. What kind of sandwiches?
We had turkey and cheese sandwiches. Also, some veggie ones.
Sounds delicious. Did you see any animals?
Yes, a cute squirrel came by. It was friendly.
That's cool. How was the weather?
The weather was perfect. Sunny but not too hot.
Did you swim in the river?
We dipped our feet, but the water was a bit cold.
Any games or activities?
We played frisbee and had a small race.
Awesome. Did you hike back before dark?
Yes, we headed back in the late afternoon.
Did you feel tired?
A little tired, but happy. It was a great day.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you bring souvenirs?
I collected some colorful rocks as souvenirs.
Nice. I want to go hiking too.
You should. It's a wonderful way to spend a day.
How was your weekend? I heard you had a wonderful time at the beach.
Yes, my weekend was fantastic. I had the pleasure of spending some quality time at the beach.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Which beach did you visit?
I went to Sunshine Beach. It's a lovely spot with golden sands and clear blue waters.
Sunshine Beach sounds delightful. How was your experience there?
It was absolutely beautiful. The weather was sunny and warm, and the water had that inviting shade of blue.
Perfect weather for a beach day. What activities did you indulge in during your beach trip?
I enjoyed a variety of activities. I swam in the refreshing ocean, relaxed on the sand while soaking up the sun, and even built some playful sandcastles.
It sounds like you had a well-rounded beach experience. Did you go alone or with friends?
I was lucky enough to have some good friends accompany me. Beach trips are always more enjoyable when shared with company.
That's true, sharing moments with friends makes them more memorable. Were there any special activities or events happening at the beach?
We engaged in some beach games too. There was a friendly game of beach volleyball, and we threw frisbees around, which was a lot of fun.
Active beach games are a great way to enjoy the outdoors. Did you get a chance to swim a lot?
Definitely. The water was just the right temperature for swimming, and I spent quite a bit of time in the ocean, enjoying the waves.
Swimming in the ocean can be so refreshing. Did you bring any food with you?
Yes, we had a picnic-style setup with sandwiches, fruits, and some delicious snacks to keep us fueled throughout the day.
Picnics at the beach are always delightful. Did you face any challenges or unexpected situations?
Well, parking was a bit of a challenge since the beach was quite popular that day. But we managed to find a spot eventually.
Crowded beaches can make parking a bit tricky, but it's great you found a spot. Did you buy any souvenirs or mementos?
I got a seashell keychain as a little keepsake to remind me of the lovely time I had at the beach.
Seashell keychains are a nice way to hold on to memories. How did you spend your downtime at the beach?
During downtime, I lay on the sand, listened to the waves, and simply enjoyed the soothing atmosphere. It was incredibly relaxing.
Listening to the waves can be so calming. Did you engage in any creative activities, like building sandcastles?
Absolutely. I built a sandcastle complete with a moat. It was a fun and creative activity that brought out the child in me.
Sandcastle building is a classic beach activity. Did you watch the sunset or the stars?
I made sure not to miss the sunset. Watching the sun dip below the horizon while casting a warm glow was truly magical.
Sunsets by the beach are indeed magical moments. Did you have a bonfire or any evening activities?
Unfortunately, bonfires weren't allowed at this beach. But I did take some time to lie on the sand and gaze at the stars later in the evening.
Gazing at the stars can be quite mesmerizing. How was the crowd at the beach?
The beach was quite popular, and there were many families and tourists enjoying the sunny day.
Beaches often attract a diverse crowd. Did you get a chance to read a book or do some reading?
Yes, I brought along a novel and managed to read a few chapters while basking in the sun and enjoying the gentle sea breeze.
Reading by the sea sounds like a relaxing way to spend time. How did you feel when it was time to leave the beach?
It was a mix of happiness from the wonderful time I had and a touch of sadness that the beach day was coming to an end.
Saying goodbye to the beach can be bittersweet. Are you excited about the possibility of going back?
Absolutely. Beach trips are always a delightful escape, and I can't wait for the next opportunity to soak up the sun and enjoy the sea breeze.
Hi there. How was your weekend? I heard you went on a little adventure to a new city.
Hey. Yes, I had a wonderful weekend exploring a city I hadn't been to before, Boston in Massachusetts.
That sounds like a lot of fun. What did you do while you were there?
Oh, I did quite a few things. I visited historical places like the Freedom Trail, which had old churches and interesting stories about the past.
That sounds really fascinating. Did you have a chance to do some shopping too?
Absolutely. I spent some time at Quincy Market, where there were lots of shops and stalls with all sorts of things to see and buy.
Did you find anything interesting to bring back as a souvenir?
Yes, I got a nice keychain that reminds me of the trip whenever I use it.
That's great. And I'm guessing you must have tried some local food while you were there.
Oh, definitely. I had a delicious bowl of clam chowder served in a bread bowl, which was a really hearty and tasty meal.
Yum, that sounds delicious. Did you manage to take some photos of your trip?
I sure did. I took lots of photos to capture the beauty and charm of the city. I'll show them to you later.
I'd love to see them. Did you go alone on this trip, or did you have some company?
This time, it was a solo adventure for me. It was a bit nerve-wracking at first, but it turned out to be quite liberating.
That sounds like a brave thing to do. How did you manage to get around in the city?
I relied on a map and a travel app to navigate the city streets and find my way. It was mostly smooth, though I did get lost once.
Getting lost can be a bit frustrating, but it's all part of the adventure. Did you ask for directions?
Yes, I did. People there were very friendly and helpful. It was heartening to see how willing they were to assist a stranger.
It's great to hear that. Did you get a chance to experience the local culture and art scene?
Indeed, I did. I visited an art museum and spent some time admiring the beautiful paintings. It was quite inspiring.
Museums can be really educational and eye-opening. Did you also get a chance to enjoy some nature?
Yes, I did. I took a stroll in a large park within the city. It was a nice break from the urban hustle and bustle.
Parks can be so refreshing. Was there anything else that caught your interest during your trip?
I also went to a science center, where I learned about space, stars, and all sorts of cool scientific stuff. It was really interesting.
Learning while traveling is such a great experience. Did you have a local guide to show you around?
Yes, the Science Center had knowledgeable guides who explained things in a simple and engaging way. It made the learning process enjoyable.
It sounds like you had a well-rounded experience during your trip. Were there any moments that stood out to you?
Meeting a local artist was a highlight. We had a nice chat about art and life, and it felt like I was connecting with the city on a deeper level.
That sounds like a lovely encounter. It's amazing how travel can lead to meaningful connections. Overall, did you enjoy your trip?
Absolutely. It was a fantastic weekend filled with new experiences, interesting places, and great memories.
It sounds like you had a wonderful time. Would you consider visiting the city again in the future?
Definitely. There's still so much more to see and explore in Boston. I'd love to go back and continue my adventure there.
Hi there. How was your weekend? I heard you spent some time working on your garden and outdoor projects.
Hi. Yes, it was a really enjoyable weekend. I dedicated some time to gardening and a few outdoor projects.
That sounds like a wonderful way to spend your time. What exactly did you do in the garden?
Well, I got my hands dirty by planting a variety of flowers and herbs. I chose roses and daisies for the flowers, and basil, mint, and thyme for the herbs.
Those are some great choices. Herbs can be so useful in cooking. Did you face any challenges while working in the garden?
Oh, indeed I did. While planting, I realized that the soil was a bit compacted, which made digging a little tougher than I expected.
It's all part of the process, right? Did you manage to solve the soil issue?
Yes, I did. I loosened the soil with a small garden fork before planting, and it seemed to help a lot.
That's a clever solution. Did you do anything else in the garden apart from planting?
Yes, I actually built a birdhouse from scratch. It was quite an interesting do-it-yourself project that I had been wanting to tackle for a while.
Building a birdhouse sounds like a lot of fun. How did you go about it?
First, I gathered all the necessary materials, some pieces of wood, nails, a hammer, and some bright paint. Then, I followed a simple set of instructions I found online.
That sounds like a well thought out plan. Did you face any difficulties while building the birdhouse?
The most challenging part for me was hammering the nails correctly to join the pieces of wood together. It required a bit of patience and precision.
It's great that you didn't give up and found a way to tackle the challenge. Did you manage to finish the birdhouse?
Yes, I did. I painted it with bright colors to make it visually appealing and placed it in a nice spot where I thought the birds would feel comfortable.
I'm sure the birds will appreciate your effort. Did you have any other projects in mind for the weekend?
Well, besides gardening and building the birdhouse, I also set up a small fountain in one corner of my garden. The sound of running water is quite soothing.
A fountain sounds like a fantastic addition to your outdoor space. Did you take some time to relax and enjoy your garden after all the work?
Absolutely. After I had finished all the tasks, I treated myself to a moment of relaxation. I sat on a bench in the garden, observed the butterflies and birds, and simply enjoyed the tranquility.
That sounds like a truly peaceful moment. Gardening and being close to nature can have such a calming effect. Did you take any photos to capture the beauty of your garden?
Oh, definitely. I took several photos of the garden, especially the areas where I had put in so much effort. It's nice to have visual reminders of the progress I've made.
Photos are a great way to document your hard work and the transformation of your garden. Do you have any plans for future gardening projects?
I'm actually considering trying my hand at growing some vegetables. I've always wanted to have my own homegrown produce, so I'm excited about that potential project.
Growing your own vegetables can be so rewarding, not to mention the fresh and delicious produce you'll have. Did you learn anything new from your weekend activities?
Definitely. I learned that gardening requires a mix of patience, creativity, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. It's an ongoing learning process.
That's a wonderful lesson to take away. Gardening can be a metaphor for life in so many ways. Well, it sounds like you had a productive and enjoyable weekend.
Thank you. Yes, it was a fulfilling weekend spent outdoors, working on projects that brought me closer to nature and provided a sense of accomplishment.
Those are the best kinds of weekends. Hi there. How was your weekend? I heard you had a great time attending a music concert.
Hi. Yes, my weekend was fantastic. I went to a really enjoyable music concert with some friends.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Who was performing at the concert?
The band performing was called Sunset Groove. They are quite popular and known for their upbeat music.
That's cool. What kind of music does Sunset Groove play?
Their music is a mix of rock and pop, which creates a lively and energetic atmosphere.
I see, a fusion of genres can be really exciting. Where did the concert take place?
The concert was held in a spacious outdoor arena, which added to the whole experience.
Outdoor concerts can be so enjoyable, especially when the weather is nice. Speaking of which, how was the weather?
Luckily, the weather was just right, not too hot and not too cold, which made the evening even more enjoyable.
Perfect weather for an outdoor event. Did you go to the concert alone or with friends?
I went with a group of friends, and it was a blast sharing the experience with them.
Concerts are often more enjoyable when shared with friends. How was the crowd at the concert?
The crowd was massive. There was a lot of excitement and anticipation in the air.
Big crowds can add to the energy of the event. What was the highlight of the concert for you?
The best part was feeling the high energy from both the band and the enthusiastic crowd. It created a special connection.
Live music does have a unique way of connecting people. Were there any particular moments that stood out?
Yes, they played my all-time favorite song, and I couldn't help but sing along with the rest of the crowd.
That sounds like an amazing moment. Singing along with the crowd can be quite an experience. Did you take any photos at the concert?
I managed to capture a few snapshots on my phone. It's always nice to have some visual memories of such events.
Absolutely, photos help preserve memories. How late did the concert go on for?
The concert wrapped up around 11 p.m., which was a reasonable time for everyone to head back home.
Ending at a reasonable time is considerate for concertgoers. Did you have to buy tickets in advance?
Yes, I purchased the tickets online a few weeks before the concert date.
Online ticket booking is quite convenient. What did you choose to wear for the concert?
I opted for a casual and comfortable outfit, jeans and a t-shirt.
Casual wear is perfect for concerts. Did you buy any memorabilia from the concert?
Yes, I bought a band t-shirt as a souvenir, something I can keep as a memory of the experience.
Souvenirs are a great way to remember special occasions. Did you have something to eat at the concert?
There were food trucks available at the venue, so I grabbed a delicious meal from one of them.
Food trucks often offer unique and tasty options. How about drinks?
They had a variety of drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, to cater to different preferences.
It's good to have options. Did you find yourself dancing during the concert?
Absolutely. The music was so infectious that I couldn't resist moving to the rhythm.
Dancing at concerts is so much fun. Did you have a chance to meet the band members?
Unfortunately, there wasn't a meet and greet session with the band this time.
Maybe next time you'll get a chance. How would you describe the overall mood of the crowd?
The atmosphere was filled with positivity, excitement, and a shared love for music.
Music does have a way of bringing people together. How did you get to the concert venue?
A friend of mine offered a ride, so we drove there together.
Carpooling is a great way to save on transportation and reduce environmental impact. Did you encounter any challenges during the event?
Finding parking was a bit of a challenge due to the large turnout of concertgoers.
Parking can be tricky at big events. Did you purchase any other concert-related items?
I also got a band poster to add a bit of concert flair to my room.
Posters make for cool decorations. Given the chance, would you attend another music concert?
Absolutely. I had such a wonderful time at this concert that I'm already looking forward to attending more in the future.
Hi. How was your trip to visit family?
It was great. Spent quality time with everyone.
Nice. Did you do anything special together?
Yes, we cooked a traditional family recipe.
That sounds fun. What dish did you make?
We made lasagna from scratch. Passed down recipe.
Yum. How did you start?
First, we gathered ingredients: pasta, cheese, sauce.
Did you use a lot of cheese?
Oh, yes, layers of gooey mozzarella.
How about the sauce?
We simmered tomatoes, herbs, garlic for hours.
Sounds flavorful. How'd you layer everything?
We alternated pasta, cheese, sauce. Repeat.
And then baked it?
Exactly. Covered with foil, then baked.
How long?
About 40 minutes, then uncovered to brown.
Must have smelled amazing.
The aroma filled the house. Mouthwatering.
Did you make anything else?
Salad and garlic bread to go with it.
Family gatherings are about more than food, right?
Absolutely. It's about sharing love and stories.
Did you help with the cooking?
Of course. Cooking together strengthens bonds.
What was the best part?
Sharing stories while we worked.
Did you learn any cooking tips?
Grandma's secret: pinch of nutmeg in sauce.
Secrets make recipes special.
True, they're like family treasures.
How did the lasagna turn out?
Perfectly delicious, just like Grandma's.
I bet everyone loved it.
They couldn't get enough. Heartwarming.
Cooking can be an adventure.
And a way to carry on traditions.
Did you make desserts too?
Apple pie and ice cream for dessert.
Classic choice. How was it?
Sweet and comforting, just like home.
Did you help with pie too?
Yes, peeled apples and made dough.
Was it difficult?
Not really. Practice makes perfect.
Family recipes hold memories.
They do. Passed from generation to generation.
Did anyone else help?
Cousins set the table and made drinks.
Teamwork makes gatherings smooth.
Exactly. Everyone contributed in some way.
What happened after dinner?
We played board games and laughed.
Sounds like a great time.
Family moments are priceless.
Did you take photos?
Lots of them. Captured the joy.
Memories to cherish.
Definitely. Reminders of love and fun.
Did you stay overnight?
Yes, a sleepover at Grandma's.
Nostalgic, I'm sure.
Woke up to the smell of pancakes.
Breakfast feast too?
Pancakes, eggs, bacon. Grandpa's specialty.
A perfect start to the day.
Family breakfasts are heartwarming.
Did you help with breakfast too?
Set the table and flip pancakes.
Sounds like a wonderful visit.
It truly was. Quality family time.
How was saying goodbye?
Bittersweet. Hugs and promises to visit soon.
Family bonds are precious.